Good evening, this is Keith All here. In tonight's tutorial we're going to learn how we can create this retro typography text effect. I already got a new document open. I already colored the background and made the text. If you want to know the text color, the hex number is 11B as in boy 6FF, and the background color is 053246. So our first step here is we're going to create this outline, or basically this stroke, white stroke. So let's go ahead and do that. We double click on the text layer, select the stroke, and I set it at 3 pixels. The position is on the outside, and of course the color is white. So our next step is then to follow this. We're going to create this inner shadow that you see here. So let's go over here. Let's double click on this inner shadow, and let's drag this. You could easily drag the positioning or the distance by going to your text layer and then just grabbing it. But basically I have a blend mode of normal. Black is the color. The angle looks at 125 and the distance is 8. The choke is at 0 and the size is at 5. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add another effect, and it's going to be the drop shadow. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's double click the text layer, select drop shadow, and let's just adjust this. Okay, I set it at normal, color is black, the angle is at 158, the distance is at 13, spread is at 0, and the size is at 5. So now let's go to this effect here, this striped effect, and you could do this multiple different ways. So let's go over to this layer here, and what we're going to do is we're going to be using the line tool, and let's set the weight down to maybe 3. On this one I had the weight a little bit larger, so let's just go down to 3 this time, and the fill is going to be white, and of course we're going to select shape, and then all we do is just draw the line with the line tool. Click and drag. There you have it. And now let's go ahead, let's duplicate that by Control J, and then let's use the move tool. Let's move it. Let's do that, and now let's select these 2 layers. Let's Control J that, and now use the move tool. Let's move it. Now let's select all these layers, and I'm using I click the bottom one and then go up to the top one and hold down your shift key and then click it. Selects everything in between your selection. Control J again. Let's move this. Now let's select all these layers. Control J. Let's do that. Again, I'm going to repeat this process for all this. So I'm going to pause this video, and then when we come back, everything will be selected. So basically what you're doing is creating a first line shape, and then duplicating it, and then selecting all those layers, and then duplicating again until you go through the entire process. So let me pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and now what we want to do is we want to group all these layers. So let's go and select the top one. Let's go down to the bottom shape, shift click, and then we're going to use the we're going to click on the create a new group. Now we got a new group, and now what we want to do is we want to convert this to a smart object, and then we want to create a clipping mask. So there we have that. Now all you have to do is if you want to turn down the opacity, you can, to get a different effect, and that is one way that you could do a simple retro typography text effect in Photoshop. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful for you today. Please subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification so whenever there is a new video uploaded, you'll be first to be notified. And also please like, share, and comment. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your time that you spent with me today. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye now.